What is up? What is going on? And how are you doing? This dude right here might be the closest thing we have to a modern day Joker. So let's talk about it. Kamal Rideout, 28-year-old man, has been listed as the primary suspect by New York in connection to the 3 attacks on the 456 subway line. He has a long-standing history of mental illness, and currently his attorney is asking for a psychiatric evaluation. 5 prior cases dating back to 2008 to include assault, attempted rape, forcible touching, and criminal mischief. His own aunt was quoted in the New York Post allegedly stating he's crazy. Now, he was detained at the corner of 122nd Street and 2nd Avenue in East Harlem, eating a bag of potato chips. They did find what appeared to be an overnight bag packed with clothes, and it is because of that reason and that reason only he is being detained without bail. But it leads to a much bigger question about what's going on within the city limits of New York and the state as a whole. How is somebody with a criminal record going back to 2008 walking free? I mean, almost a decade and a half of crime. And he's just coming and going as he pleases. According to legislators, we can thank bills like the Clean Slate Act. Essentially, this bill removes completely all offenses off of public record. As last I read, the governor has yet to sign this bill. Now, citizens are saying the system is failing them. And let's take Rideout's charge of rhymes with grape into example. Now, during that case, he pled not responsible by reason of mental disease. The court system, acknowledging that he was a danger to others, agreed and held him not liable for this. Now, the citizens of the state of New York, they've had enough. The court has said, yes, this person is not liable of this horrendous charge. But instead of putting him into a facility where the help will be mandatory, they just set him on the streets and let him continue to run loose. Now, I can say probably the one mild bright spot in this whole catastrophe of criminal justice going on in the city of New York. The mayor, Eric Adams, is pushing to involuntarily hospitalize more homeless people who have chronic mental illness and a history of mental illness. Citizens have stated in multiple articles that they would like an expansion to the mayor's pilot Be Heard program. Now, this program essentially says when a 911 call is received and they suspect it is a case involving mental illness, instead of sending police, they send specialized people able to handle that situation. You know, I gotta be honest with you. I imagine the conversation of the citizens in New York and their government officials going a lot like this.
This is Sparta!
So what do you think? This man has clearly been a danger to others for some time. And he's been able to come and go as he pleases all along the streets of New York. According to the article that I'll link below, his aunt has said he is crazy. So who's at fault here? Is it the family for not forcing him to get the help he needs? Or is it the state's job to say, hey, you've got to come with us and get some treatment? I don't think anybody believes that the best health care a mentally ill person can receive is in a prison. But also, you don't see many people like this. As it stands right now for me, I legitimately believe he is not fully aware of what he's doing. He might have been caught with a bag. But that doesn't mean he is 100% mentally competent. Because as the police came up to him, he didn't run. He just sat there eating a bag of potato chips. So let me know what you think. If I'm wrong on anything or you have a different opinion, please feel free to let me know. If you think New York is failing its people, you can let me know. If you think New York's doing a great job and they're making leaps and bounds, put it down in the comments. Either way, I appreciate your time and I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you on the next one.